All right, just making sure everything is good. Yes, sir. All right, here we are with a red zone. You got Jerry Judy over the middle. HD trying to test that defensive backfield of the Chicago Bears, not working out. So he's got a 2nd and 10 on his own 47. Definitely get some time. Definitely get some time. I hope he doesn't. His ads don't catch me. I might have to switch to a different stream. They probably will. Well, they're showing up on the side. I think we're good there. So we're gonna get some ads here. Nice little run. Get him a 1st and 10. Good game by Junkins. This team, he's been putting a lot of content into this team. So he's using his coins correctly, getting a bunch of guys up. He's gonna look over the middle. Campbell, who actually just got 3 rolls in the attribute roll system, with a good catch over the middle. Really wide open. It looked like a cover 2, but he probably played the sticks or played shallow, and just that middle of the field was completely open. He one-hand catch that. That is absolutely insane for no reason. All right, he's going to come out in a trips look. He's going to motion the running back out. The linebacker goes with him, so that's easy tell of man. Who does he go with? He goes with underneath. Campbell, once again, gets the touchdown. That's a good play call and a good job trying to ID the defense. It looked like maybe a cover 0 there. At looking back at the replay, it didn't look like a cover 0. So 7-7, not too bad. The 7-6 Bears still holding on to playoff hopes. And the Browns sitting at 4-9, not really not really in a place to compete. But we'll see if he continues to try to push the envelope and make the playoffs. Nice little return there. So JC's 3rd or 4th game in the league. He's coming out in a bunch open. So you got to worry about the QB run. You also got to worry about, the pass here. See what HD does to counter. It looks like he's going to get him back into the backfield and run the ball. A little RPO. I like that. I like that. I didn't even know there's an RPO out of that. That's a fantastic RPO. A little stop and go. Puts him in the red zone at the 17. I didn't even know because that didn't look like a audible into a RPO, but it could have been. It could have been an audible into an RPO, but that's a good play call. Get him out wide, bring the running back in, make him worry about the run, and then you have a little RPO on the outside. So make the defense worry. This looks like it's going to be a jet sweep to Burden. Burden with a spin move. He's got some space, but he gets tackled inside the 10 at the 9, setting up a 2nd and 2. I can't see what JC's coming out. He picked the defense before JC even picked the offense. I'm not a big fan of that, but he might have like a red zone defense that he likes to go to. That's what it seems like. He's got the ever athletic Schwarzinger, who he's using. Ooh, he runs right at the user. Unfortunate, he wasn't able to get that. He looked like he disengaged. I think if he tries to do a move like a pass rush move, I think he's able to get that tackle. But because he disengaged, it took him completely out of the play. That's something I think most would do. Special guest for a second. So 2nd and 6, 14-7. That defense is not doing its part to help out HD in the offense. One thing about HD, you're gonna get some offense going. As far as defense, it's always a hit or miss. It's gonna be Raheem Sanders up the middle, leading to a 3rd and inches. So we'll see what he calls here. Does he go aggressive or conservative? Does he try to pass it? Does he try to run it? Came out in goal line. It looked like he had the Power O. Is he going to stick with that? Yep, he sticks with the power run and wide open, almost a house call, but a good job by Edwards to get off the block and get a tackle there. And that's going to end the first quarter. See, I got to pull up my stream so I can see if somebody's actually watching. Looks like we got no viewers right now, which is fine. All right, so he's coming out and deuce close, gonna run a little play action, a little slide. Going over the top, that's Judy, and a great play by I think that might have been Stevenson. That was a great play. I don't know if there's a pass he could make there to get that complete. You would have to lead him completely up the field. So he's gonna motion the running back out. The linebacker goes out, but that doesn't give a man or zone idea. At least I didn't think so, but maybe somebody knows. Oh, he tries to jump and fumbles the ball. That's HDing there. I don't know why he tried to jump there. He tried to make a highlight, bro. That's basically what it was. He tried to make a highlight. So gives the Bears the ball back, 14-7. Little outside run, trying to bounce it completely outside, but good pursuit by that Cleveland defense. Staying a lot in 4-3. That's not gonna help the RPOs. That's not gonna help against the RPOs. The RPOs, it's still gonna be a pain unless you use them specifically. It doesn't matter if you have it on conservative or not. Yeah, see, there it is. He tried to shoot the gap too. 21-7. Tried to shoot the gap. That's the one thing, you shoot the gap, you kind of leave that open. And they get a block, so 20-7. I mean, it's not gonna win you the game, but it's something. The Bears definitely still have playoff hopes. Let me actually see what the standings in the NFC are. Let's actually pull it up for everybody. So let's go over to my Madden. Let's take a quick look at the NFC North standings. As you can see, you got the Lions and the Bears. The Lions 8-5, but the Lions have lost 3 or 4 in a row. I gotta go look. He lost actually 3 in a row, and the Bears just lost last week in division. And taking a look at the conference standings, as you can see, they are holding on to or are trying to get into a playoff spot. They're tied with the 49ers, both 7-6. You got the Buccaneers there at 8-5. They actually should be no, because I forgot the Panthers are having a good season. So you get the Buccaneers and the Lions you really have to worry about. And I think the Lions are going to be the team to watch for somebody that started off really hot that's going to falter and end up, missing the playoffs. A terrible throw by Shadur Sanders right there, and that's going to set up a 4th and 6. Shadur's not helping him out. I wouldn't go for this personally, but at 4-9, why not? At this point in the game, I mean, you might convert, but if you don't convert, it hurts a lot more than a lot more than you think. Circle's wide open. Oh, Circle was wide open. He is frustrating, but if you go back and watch that, Circle was butt naked. Wow. Just a bad decision. Again, shooting the gap, RPO, Burden into the end zone. And this game has gotten out of hand a lot faster than it needed to. He has the pass key on aggressive. I don't get I mean, I don't get that. I don't get the pass key on aggressive when you know you're going to be dealing with RPOs. And being in a heavy set, like I said, it doesn't help. Bringing Delpit to the line. He's going to drop off. Good user. Good user. Right. Let's see what the Browns are able to do here. Can they make this a game? 26-7. All right, little RPO himself. Gonna set move. Tried to cut it inside. It did not help. Let me make sure. Yeah, you're hearing me, Claire. So I wanted to make sure. Little power from Junkins. Junkins gets outside. He's got a lot of good blocking. Oh, almost broke that one. That was a nice little run. Kind of sloppy, but solid. That PA deep read is actually a really good play in this Madden. Nobody ever uses it. I love that play. Those deep curls over the middle. All right, gonna run a little play action. He's gonna have Judy one-on-one, goes for it, and Judy breaks a tackle and goes into the end zone. What a play by Judy. That's a good job IDing the cover zero and, you know, going to the route that he likes the best, and that deep post against I think that was Stevenson he was against. So 14-26, the game is still in grasp. He's just got to play some good defense or get a turnover. As he kicks it deep. I like to. Where the hell is that dude going? I don't know where that dude was going, but I personally like to do a power kick and you know, 3/4 of the way on the bar, and you'll be able to get them close to the 1 yard line, and they'll have to run it out from there. So a little play action, gonna look for the corner route, and then he tries to go backside, and Caleb just unable to make that, which is good. I mean, the game shouldn't allow you to roll right and then off the back foot try to throw left. So Caleb Williams having a good game here. You got Schwestinger in the middle. RPO once again. He's gotta understand. He's hitting those RPOs over the middle. At this point, do you just let him run it? That's where I would lean. Just honestly, go ahead and run it, bro. You got it. You got it. If you could run it. Little slant. I mean slant. A little stretch. Unable to get the block, and he needs 3rd and 3 coming up. He's gashing him with those RPOs though. There's a ability, but it seemed more about the quarterback. But I don't know how it works with the RPOs exactly. See, I mean, you're kind of hurting yourself right here, but he decides to run it anyway. So 4th and 6, most likely a field goal, but he does have a coach's decision. See what he does. He's gonna use that coach's decision. Yeah, I would full blitz. Yep, create that cover zero once again. Yep. Yeah, that was a good play call. Double mug back to back and be able to create that cover zero once again. All right, he's gonna run a little play action. You gotta commit from the linebacker. Oof. You gotta ID that guy. 2nd and 19. Not the way you want to start it off this drive, that's for sure. A little mesh underneath. Looks like zone coverage. Good throw. Good throw. Campbell's going to take off. He's got Stevenson chasing him, but he's not going to get it as HD gets animated in the top right corner. 26-20. And we get a full ad. You got to be kidding me. Well, while we get the ad, let's go over to... I'm going to turn that on. Turn that on so we can see that. But let's go over to the standings real quick and talk about that a little bit until we get the Twitch back. So the AFC, the Texans just actually beat. I know it's much better with multiple people right now, but we're just doing it solo. But the Texans just beat the Cardinals this week to move to 10-4. He's showing that he could potentially be a Super Bowl favorite in AFC. You got myself, who just won this week, to move to 8-6, but we haven't updated the site yet. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on the Titans, the Broncos, and the Colts. Those are the three teams I gotta kind of jump over, and then also the Dolphins. Hopefully, he could lose some. So let's take a look at the Dolphins schedule real quick if we can before the stream comes back up. So the Dolphins this week have the Steelers, then they got the Bengals, then they got the Bucks and the Patriots. So the Steelers could beat them. The Bengals, I don't think so. Bucks maybe, and then I got my own game. So we definitely gotta try to see if we could get into the AFC East. The control of the AFC East. All right, let's pull the stream back up. 26-21, 2 minutes left in the second quarter. He's made it a game. He's ultra aggressive. Not a lot of patience here, and he's going to get gashed. He gets gashed there. Oh, and he breaks that tackle. He doesn't want to score, though. Oh, and then he ends up scoring by accident. HD is not happy. HD is not happy.
Come on.
So 33-21. A minute 50 though, you could score again. Sometimes it's worth scoring fast and giving him time to drive downfield if you think your opponent will throw an interception or do something to kind of let you back in the game, especially when you're down by multiple scores. I mean, it happened in my game. I scored pretty quick, had 42 seconds left, and the Bills were aggressive, and it led to a pick six. So, you know, you could kind of bait your opponent into something aggressive when they don't really need to be, and, you know, get another turnover or get another possession and get another score. So he's going to do 3 seams here. I don't mind this. It's going to attack cover 2. It would really, you know, be tough. Oh, he's going to make sure it goes straight up the middle. Nope, not a cover 2. He tries to throw it anyway, and he gets it complete. A little lucky on that one. So it looked like a cover 3 on that play.
No, John, I'm always him.
All right, so let's see what he comes out in. So he's coming out in a tight. Looks like he's gonna have that crosser. Gonna look for that crosser, but he goes with the check down. That's a good check down because everybody dropped off.
We don't need your
negativity. Get out of bounds. I like that. It's strictly going off coach suggestions, which I don't mind. Sometimes, if you're unable to kind of get in the groove, coach suggestions will really help out. So this looks like man coverage. That tight end is probably the guy to look at. And he did look at him. He kind of, I mean, he was a little indecisive on that tight end. It looked like. If he would have hit him early, he probably got a rack animation, you know, maybe a broken tackle and get some positive yards. All right, so this looks like a cover 2, maybe even a cover 2 man. But it definitely looks like a too high look. That guy went across, yeah. Too high. He had triangle. He showed a cover 2, but dropped into a 3, and he had triangle wide open. All right, so another chance here. He's going to hurry up, come out in a tight look. Going to go out. X is wide open. He gets X, and that's going to be a touchdown. That's a big score. And look, 50 seconds left. JC maybe gets a little greedy here in the Bears, and you could get another turnover if you're able to kind of force him. But he needs to play those RPOs a lot better. He needs to commit to the pass option and, you know, let that run option be there. If he gashes you on the run, that's...
I would love for him to try to force something.
Exactly what HG just said. That's exactly what the idea is.
Give me an opportunity to get 3 here.
So Caleb Williams coming out in pistol. You think RPO? Let them play the RPO. Do not overly commit to run. And wide open Luther Burden.
I guess he's giving me an opportunity for it here.
That's a wide open, bro. And the thing is about cover 4, if you have zone drops and you either one of those guys, like that play,
I'm in there to block it, but
I'm gonna
my
let him
guy's
talk.
not getting there.
So
Shannon is very good, bro. He was ass open there too.
in that play, he had the seam flat, which is on the left hand side. And at some point, that becomes full match depending on where the guy's lined up. And I think that's who is supposed to match with that motion player. And that's why that broke.
Never missing a stream, bro. You missed a stream for
So let's
months.
see if you could get points. I mean, it's not exactly what you wanted, 40 to 28 going
It's
into
pretty
half,
rude, honestly.
but you still have plenty of time to make something happen. Campbell with the catch. Oh, nice little move inside. I mean, you say there's no stopping the RPO, but I mean, I guess like I think if you really commit to, the pass, don't even try to shoot a gap and commit to the pass, like pass commit, I think you could get it set up pretty well. Nice little throw there. He's got a timeout. He's still got one more left, so he could use the middle of the field at least one more
I like the
time.
slot fade here.
Oh, he's gonna be looking at the slot fade off man coverage. That's a good look. It looks like it might be a
Post this. Keep Vaughn in the backfield to block.
ah
Yep.
nope.
There it
It's
is.
zone. It's zone.
Oh,
No.
come on, dude. Why'd he loft it up there? Oh my
Uh
god, that's so open. Oh, he threw that so late.
yeah, that wasn't the read.
Wow, he threw that so late.
And that is the worst part about it.
Bro, I went from getting 30 yards to a pick six. Oh my god,
We
bro. That
might
was
I
so
mean,
open.
that
He
could
took
be a
so
discussion in
fucking
the off
long,
season. Do
bro.
you ban hot routes on RPOs? But I mean, I
Oh
want to
my
see it
god.
more. I want to see like, somebody take its user to it or something. Yeah, that was not open at all.
I got
I
one
don't know what he
timeout
saw,
left.
like
Anyway, here.
the hitch because it was a hitch and
Jesus,
go.
bro.
The hitch was open. The go was not, bro. He was all over that. All right, so he's clearing out for that post. Let's see if it works out. He might look at triangle as like a quick check down if the first movement he doesn't like. Okay, so a double clear out. It looks like man coverage. Yep, he committed over the
Oh
middle.
my
Yeah,
god. Let me throw the ball. Dude,
that would have been an
this
interception.
O-line's really not even that bad.
That would have been an interception. He shouldn't have thrown that ball.
But good God,
He
you
route
would
committed
think
to
so.
that post and he was all locked up. It wasn't even close.
We're not. It's either touchdown or
Those
nothing.
those route commits really work well, and you could see it when they do it. So it's man coverage. He's gonna go over top. He tried to rub
That's
off the
PI, but
DB.
okay.
PI on who? You or him? Because you tried to rub off the DB. Oh, and he gave the ball back.
That's PI, but it's okay. You can just run and stop in front of him.
He tried to rub him off.
It's PI, but that's okay.
All right, second half. He got
He's
the
about
ball.
to RPO me to death to chew clock on the second
I
half.
mean, oh, looking back at you getting ball, I guess you still try. I still try to do that. I still try to get the turnover on aggressive
He's gonna
Bears,
RPO me to death.
but it's a tough call. It didn't work out. I could tell you that. That we do
Pass
know.
committing.
Definitely not pass committing. That was good run defense. All right, little motion.
Coming
I
from the
don't
left.
like. I'm not a big fan of these motions because I don't think it tells you enough of the defense. I love the
I'm throwing
motions.
it to the fucking right. He's not
I love
far.
the motions where it kind of gives you an idea of what the other team's in.
I'm leading to the right, and this guy's like, yeah, you know what? Ugh.
Let's see. I like the option route. You might even hit that on the hitch. Oh, he that is pass interference. That I'll give it to him. That option route was not able to you know, get off the defender there. Little motion. Gonna look for that corner route by the running back. He had it for a second, but it's taken away. Went over the middle. I like that play. Good positive gain. Shadur 356, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks though. That's the big thing. Is the picks. Shadir's not having a bad game. Just gotta hold off on the picks. I don't know about that lob. I don't know about that lob.
I don't know how that's a red
I
zone
wish
hit,
I
but
wish the game allowed you to do like revamped or placement and accuracy as like a league setting. That and auto progression. Those are the two I would love for it to be like a league setting where you could be like, all right, nobody's doing player progression themselves. It's all auto progression, and then everybody has to use revamped or everybody has to use placement and accuracy. Like, because that's like the revamped is more realistic and the revamped, if everybody had to use revamped, you will see a skill gap in the way people throw the ball. 110% you'll see a skill gap. So respect to HD for using revamped. That's a good throw. I mean, maybe wait one more second, but he's probably feeling the pressure from that defensive line. He hasn't gotten a lot of good blocking in this game, so you kind of get a little trigger happy with the throw. Plus, that was a terrible route by Fannin. Should have been more of a sharp cut on that. I like the option route. He's going to motion out. Nobody really moves, so it's zone coverage underneath. Nice little play. Those option routes are really nice. Until the time that they do a route or make a cut that you didn't expect. But if you practice those option routes and realize what they're going to do against what coverage, those things are nasty. Little motion outside. Nobody goes with them, so it's zone coverage. And underneath, Campbell almost into the end zone. Almost. Let's see if he stat pads with Shadir Sanders here. See if he pulls a Matthew Stafford. Nope, he's gonna go with Raheem Sanders, not even like Judkins or anything. If you could get in, and no. Little tidbit for anybody. Goal line, they expect the QB run. I'm telling you right now, that zone toss, easy touchdown. If you come out and goal line on the one, everybody's like, oh, QB run or run inside. That zone toss every single time is a touchdown. Every single time. I think I've ran that zone toss like 5 times, and every single time was a touchdown. Little RPO, he had it. He
bro,
went the wrong way.
you can eat a whole fucking
Bro.
dick right there.
Bro, he
That's
went
the
the
end
wrong
zone. It's
way.
wide open, and he fucking swatted that.
That, bro, am I the only one that saw it? I mean, that bubble
He
got to be the first
swatted.
read. I like this. If he's zoned out, that's the thing. If he's
Holy
zoned out, he is
shit!
zoned out. Nope, R1.
And he drops. Come on, bro.
Ew.
Oh my god.
I
Come
mean, this
on.
is all hindsight,
Stop
but
playing me,
I'm looking at
bro.
R1 in that one.
Stop fucking playing me.
I'm looking at R1 on that one. All right, so he's zeroing out. This could be a big gash if the blocking happens. Yep. He's lucky that his DB was able to
You
get off
fucking
the
bag of
block.
dicks.
He's going to come out and cover one, mid blitz his linebackers. He's going to play ultra
Good
aggressive because
God,
he's
bro.
aggravated. So he's going to mid blitz those linebackers and create a cover zero again.
Where's my swat? Give me my swat. It's the same play. He's actually got a DB on him, though. Come on, bro. Same fucking play. Oh my god, bro. I'm stuck. Come on, dude.
All right, we're back. So on that RPO play with the quick out, it was not the same play. I think GC zoned out his linebacker to play underneath, and he did not play underneath on that. He played man coverage, off man coverage. They always going to be, that's a hold or a legal man downfield. A legal man downfield. But he zoned out that linebacker. You could tell by the way he played. That's why he was able to get underneath it and swat it. If it's man coverage, that quick out's going to get completed for the most part, unless you get a knockout. You're never going to get underneath and swat it. That's not happening. So he's going with a zero, little motion. See if JC gets aggressive. He does not. He tries to run it, and good job by the defense. That almost got real dangerous. And somebody went down. Is that? No, that's not Garrett. I was about to say, is that Garrett? Because that's huge. So it looks like he's got all his zone drops on. Set to 5, too. I mean, keeping that safety is not a bad idea. Oh.
Finally, baby Jesus is real.
Oh, that is a bad decision. He was kind of open, though. He was kind of open. But bad throw by Caleb. Maybe a timing issue on that. That's why you got a bad throw. All right, looks he's running a man coverage for sure. He just inside shade. Don't look at circle. Look at R1. That's a good throw. That's a good read. But once you see somebody inside shade like that, you cannot, or route commit like that. Once you see a cornerback shuffle inside or outside, it's man coverage. You can't do that in zone coverage. You cannot. I've route committed in zone coverage. The DB or the slot corner does not move. All right, more man coverage. I'm not mad at it. Circle underneath. Campbell getting busy. Campbell going up the middle and almost. So he's sitting here 47 to 28. So down 3 scores. I mean, it's still the fourth quarter to go. You score here. You get it within 2. I like the chances.
Bro,
Raheem Sanders.
Upfield, please?
You gotta have some red zone runs here. You gotta have some red zone runs. Some toss plays. Some toss plays. All right, so it's going inside zone. Let's see how it blocks. It does block. There you go. Good cut. I was going to say he messed up by going inside because it looked like the outside was open, but that was a good cut. That was a good cut. All right, so we're back on a commercial break, which is fantastic. Let's go back to the standings. Now, the most interesting division right now in the league, for the most part, besides on the AFC side. The AFC side, you got the AFC South that is absolutely on the ball right now with multiple teams, 3 games or more over 500, and looks like they might even send 3. But on the NFC side of things, you're looking at this division, the NFC West. You got the Seahawks at 7-6, the 49ers at 7-6, the Cardinals at 6-8. They just lost this week. I don't think that game updated yet. I don't see it yet, so let's actually update it. See if we can get a quick update. Nah. We're gonna wait until this game ends so we can get that game also in there. But NFC West, very interesting to see. I mean, taking a look at the divisional records, 3-1 Seahawks. You got the 2-3 49ers, 3-2 Cardinals, and then a 1-3 Rams. And I think the Rams' only win was a sim between the 49ers and themselves. So letting that game sim might really hurt the 49ers in the end, but they do have a chance to make the playoffs. So that's a really interesting division to follow. Let's take a look at the Seahawks' remaining schedule real quick. So the Seahawks have the Colts this week, then the Rams. That's probably a win there. We're gonna get back to that game. You got the Panthers. That's gonna be a good game to watch. And then he's got the 49ers. So he's got 2 more divisional games. One is pretty much a guaranteed win, it seems like so far. And then you got the Panthers and the Colts in there, which are 2 good teams and out of divisions. Taking a look at the 49ers, who's in the little race here. Let's take a look at his remaining schedule. You could actually do split view.
Allow me to get in there. I ran the route for him, bro.
See if I could do, open and split view. Hey, that's a big fumble. That is a massive fumble. Oh, this game is getting busy. All right, so let's go ahead and put that full. Nah, we can't do it. I wanted to do full screen on that side, but we can't. So taking a look at the 49ers real quick while we're here, as the Browns now making this a
Oh
game.
my god, bro! Why is it so good on fucking
He might be
EA,
pass committing. I think
He's not pass committing.
he might be, bro. Based on how
Good
he's playing,
god,
it might
bro!
be. Or he has the Trench Goblins with great play rec.
He's not
So,
even pass committing because all of his guys are still fucking running down.
well, he could be blitzing with the pass commit. I'm answering
Can I
HC
get Griddle
without
over
him
the middle here?
hearing me. So he's got the Titans this week. That's a tough game. The Colts, the Bears, and then the Seahawks. I mean, that's a
Oh
really
my
tough schedule
god!
for the 49ers. So I'm liking the Seahawks' chances. The Cardinals, who need a lot to help them out. Let's take a look at what they got. As the Browns kick a field goal to move it into a 9-point lead for the
Come on,
Bears.
9. Gotta make another fucking stop.
So the Cardinals got the Falcons. That's a win for the most
Oh
part.
my
The
god,
Bengals
the fucking
probably. I
O-line
mean,
is
he's got
fucking
three
god
really favorable
awful.
games. He could end up 9-8. But you would have to have
I don't know how he's getting
the
guys to pass commit
Seahawks
and
and
defensive
49ers to
line
win,
on play action.
lose
I
three
have no
games.
idea how he's doing that.
Because I'm pretty sure
But
he's got a
I wish
bad
I was
divisional
good.
record. In
I wish I
division,
could learn that.
3-2 is not bad. He'll be 4-2. I mean, that does open a door for him with just two losses to end two losses from the Seahawks and 49ers to end up having a chance. It looks like a false start in that game. I'm going to close this one, bring this game back up. Little commercial break, go over the that. All right, so it looks like he's running that double tight end, but he's going to double a Dunze. I don't mind that at all. Little toss play to the left,
Come on,
and
bro.
everybody was inside.
The fucking
That man
pursuit
coverage
is
had
so bad.
everybody inside.
The pursuit is awful.
Feel like it's tough to stop tosses against when you run man coverage. Gonna run another.
Oh, get
Oh,
out of here! Get out of
oh, a
here!
broken tackle. You can't assume the
Get
tackle's
the
gonna be
fuck
happening.
out of here!
That's a good broken tackle.
Come on!
All right. Maybe a 0-1 trap. I wouldn't run it if I'm JC because if he's sending 0, yeah, he ran a
Gotta hold him for
little
3 at
inside
least.
zone
Good
split.
God, bro. Get out of here.
Wish that inside zone split blocked a little bit better. Kind of sets up the play action a little bit. I remember when I ran the wide zone, it was perfect. Look at he hot routed the left side, so you know it's going to be a pass for the most part. He's going to try to go wide. He's going to run backwards and throw it away.
You're letting him throw that away? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
All right, so 3rd and 12,
Come on, bro.
another big stop on the 44. So, I
You're
mean,
letting him
if
throw
you're
that?
JC, you could get a few yards. It's still a 2-point game no matter what, but you can't let him get the first. This is massive right now. This is a massive play. Can he get the pressure he needs? He's going to run a curl, and a Dunze
Stop,
comes down with it.
bro. Swat the ball.
He's playing off man coverage. He's told
What
to
are we
play over top.
doing?
You got a route commit
Do
underneath.
we really have to play underneath? Because guess
Yeah,
what? Now he's just going to throw it over the top.
that's the decisions you have to make, bro. As I'm talking to HD.
And he caught that underneath inside coverage.
I'm surprised he was able to catch that one. That's just bad man coverage. Probably a bad corner. All right, coming out in 5 wide once again. It might be a QB run. I feel a QB run right now. Is it RPO? RPO. RPO 100%. Yep, there it is. There it is. He stole that out of my playbook. I used to do that all the time against him. This is a good defense. Able to get into the backfield. I mean, 4 minutes to go. You hold him to 3. You're chasing 2 touchdowns. But you have to stop him on this next 3rd down or the game's over. Because once you start to use your timeouts, you got to worry about an onside kick or get an onside kick in your favor. I don't like that. All right, so 3rd and 17. I mean, That you have a chance. Man coverage against bunch. I do not like this call. Zone out, play the sticks. I'm zoning out, playing the sticks here. He runs it though. That's actually benefit to him. And he goes out of bounds. Nope, didn't give him out of bounds. Out of bounds would have helped. All right, so now he's got a 12-point lead. Definitely need a touchdown.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Can't settle for a field goal at all, so everything's 4-down territory. Remember that. Try to hold your timeouts. Try to hold your timeouts. That's the main thing here, because you can't rely on an onside kick. Do like the fact that he was able to get the ball with over 2 minutes to go, have the 2-minute warning, and his timeout. It opens up the game a little bit for him. Campbell's going to come in motion. He likes this play. He's going to run that seam route. Looking for square.
He's bumping him! Oh my fuck! Go for the ball, bro!
He's bumping him. Yo. Oh Lord. I mean, that's not the best throw. That's not the best decision. All right, deep in. That would have been a dot. That's a tough throw. That would have been a dot if that actually went through.
He's running the other way when I throw it.
That would have been a dot.
By the time I'm hitting the fucking button and like him actually throwing it.
All right, so what is he gonna go? Because he's gonna probably zone out. Yep, he's zoning out. Tampa 2.
Like, dude, it's so far off.
He's using that Tampa 2.
Holy fucking ball sack, bro.
I mean, you gotta. And you're probably seeing a Tampa 2 or even a cover 2 man. If he came out spread, this is going to be a tough conversion. All right, so it looks like, yeah, it looks like it might be a Tampa 2 on this end. Circle. Yep, good throw. Good catch. Good read. A 2-minute warning.
I don't even know if I have my rushes, but I don't really give a shit. Gotta go for my fucking win.
Yeah, that's why you get the rushes early. So when you're down, you don't have to worry about them. X. No. Oh, that was dangerous. Oh. That's a little luck there. Hurry up. See if you could score in this play. See if you could take a shot to the end zone. Incomplete's fine. Looks like a cover 2 man, or he just pressed everybody. Cover 2 man. That angle route underneath. Nope. He pressed everybody and then dropped off into zone coverage. That was a good job. He made it look like cover 2 man.
I'm literally throwing the ball away. I'm drifting left, trying to throw it left.
All right, it looks like a zone. It is. Where is he going with this? There's what a dot. That is a dot. That is a dot.
Oh,
what a throw and catch.
Get out of here.
What a throw and catch. They're going to look at it no matter what. What a dot that was. Now it's up to the defense. He's made this a game. That's impressive that this is a game right now. Good job by HD. I mean, he goes for 3. You now have a 8-point game. I mean, I don't hate it. Don't hate it. Oh, good play. Get it. Oh. And he gets the onside kick and saves 3 timeouts. That is a hell of a play. That is a hell of a play. I was just saying I don't like the onside kick, but he figured it out. Everybody clipped that one. Oh, cover 0. Cover 0. Yep. Once that motion and he followed with that safety, you knew that 0 was coming. But once you motion that, I mean, the play's over. You're committed to that. Get to the left. He should have. If he would have took off to the left, he would have had a ton of yardage. But Shadir is not really the running type anyway. Oh, inside zone. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'd probably say going up the middle on that.
Click off like a fucking hoe.
All right, Tampa 2. Tampa 2. Look underneath. Yep, there it is. Oh, 1 second. That the timing of that was perfect because 1 second late, that was getting swatted by the D lineman. 1 second too late, that's getting swatted by the D lineman.
Here. This is risky. I don't know if I like
Is he
it.
gonna
I
stay
like
with
this
the?
though.
Oh no, he's not. He's gonna zone out. He's running a Tampa 2 on the back end. Oh, that's wide open. That is going to be a touchdown. What a play. Go for two.
Who do you think you are?
He's made this a game. He has made this a game. What a play. What a play. What are you going to do here, X? Nope. Does he run it back? Oh, he might have had a shot running it back. He might have had a shot. Now this opens the game for the Bears because they have 3 timeouts and 27 seconds. You could use the middle of, you could use anything here. And then he's going to take it out. A broken tackle. And all he...
Kicking off right. He's returning right. And we're not fucking doing anything. I'm disgusted.
Oh, Lord. All right, let's see what he's got. Throwing some stunts. Are you going to put the hooks? All right, so he's doing the stunts post snap. I wonder if that changes things and makes it easier. Oh, why? Why though? Why are we RPOing in that situation? Oh, he wins more than me, so I'm not gonna fight it. Yeah, he really be crashing out. Oh, there it is. Timeout.
Put my guy there to watch the RPO, dude. Come on.
He's got 14 seconds,
Live
and
or die by double mug.
he's in field goal range. Double mug. I'm going to the running back. Flat out the running back. That's an easy 10 yards.
Oh, I wanted to pick that.
I mean, that ain't the play, dog.
Pick.
It's RPO. Live and die by the RPO, I guess. Doesn't matter if it's covered or not. Double mug. Same thing.
No!
Oh, we tried to play that aggressive. And there's the touchdown. There's the touchdown.
Oh my god!
He tried to play that aggressive. Oh my lord.
Why didn't he tackle him?
Oh, he tried to play that so aggressive.
God, bro.
His defender played that way too
Why
aggressive for no reason.
Him?
The flat's open. He's gonna go over the middle. Oh. What does this do? And it ain't gonna do much.
Why did he not tackle him on the fucking wheel?
I would have put him in within 3. I mean, I would have did something.
Why did he not tackle him?
5 seconds to go.
Oh my god, bro. What the fuck?
1 second left. It was a good effort. It was a good effort, bro. It was a really good effort. Shadar doesn't even have enough arm to get down there, bro. He does not even have enough arm to get down there, so this is a waste of time. He's gonna need a super miracle. You're gonna run that cover 3, man. I would use the line. Why not use the defensive line there? Yeah, see, he doesn't even have enough arm.
Are we fucking kidding, bro?
But the
That's how we lose.
Bears with a huge win to stay alive for the playoffs.
And the motherfucker goes like, instead of tackling.
I don't. That wasn't RPO.
To play the fucking player, bro.
That wasn't RPO. I wish they brought that setting back, where you could play the player or the ball or go for the interception.
That's a fucking joke.
It was impressive that he was able to keep this game for as long as he did and almost win it. It was impressive, but the Browns dropped to 4-10, and then the Bears moved to 8-6.